Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Helene Honey. If it's your first time here, welcome. So I want to share with you 10 tips to live a happier life. Okay, so your happiness matters. I want you to prioritize feeling good, your well-being, what makes you light up from the inside out. So these are going to be 10 tips that have helped me in my life, you guys, and I hope they can help you too. If you're new to this space, I'm a love and wellness coach. And I love to talk about how we can heal from the inside out for lasting happiness. If you need help on your journey, you can contact me. Just check the links down below. So I feel like these are things that help me to de-stress and to find joy in life, ride that wave of positivity, of gratitude, like enjoy my life as much as possible. And this is what I want for us to, like for all of us, because life is this temporary ride. Like we're here and then we're not anymore. And so I want you to enjoy your life as much as possible. And of course, life has ups and downs, but what are some things you can do to live an overall happier life? The first thing is to be your authentic self. And I love this for us because the world has taught us who it's acceptable to be. We're so moldable when we come into this world. We're looking up to our parents, and then we have friends in school and they put celebrities in our face, entertainment, and we feel like, okay, how many of us really connect to who we are? Which is why I always love to share with you to just spend some time on your own to get to know yourself on a deeper level. Like connect to who you really are. Discover that first, because it's been hidden underneath all of these things and expectations of the world. And then live from that place. Living as your authentic self is so freeing. I guarantee you, you're gonna feel so happy. It's like, it's a badass thing that you can do in this world, to just be your authentic self, because there's no one to impress. There's nothing to live up to. You're just being you, and that's good enough. You're gonna be in a place of ease, pure relaxation. You're not pretending. You're not trying to meet anyone's standards. You get to set the standards for your life, because this is your life. Like, you're the designer of your life, the co-creator. Personally, I have huge goals for my life, but that's how I want it. And I balance that rest and my feminine energy. But we're each so unique and different. You're allowed to be you. You're probably so amazing, but the number one person that should know that is you. It's gonna help you to live a happier life because you're staying true to yourself, and that feels so good. This sometimes can repel some people, but that's a good thing. So just be your authentic self. Some people might not like you, but that just means they're not your people, and that's okay. We don't want to people please our way through life. That's so exhausting, and that's such a betrayal to yourself. If someone doesn't like you, chances are they don't even like themselves in some way, or maybe you guys just don't vibe together, and that's okay. You're gonna find your tribe. You're gonna find your soul tribe. You're gonna find people who really vibe with you in an authentic way, and that's such a beautiful feeling. So you owe it to yourself to just be free, right? And when I say who cares what they think, I don't mean like you don't have any regard for others. I just mean that you honor yourself, and it's part of self-love and self-respect to actually care about how you feel, what you think, how you want to live and be. You're free. You're so free in this world. We have to unlearn and relearn. Guarantee you, it's going to make you happier. Okay, so what's the second thing you can do? In a similar way, another way you can live a happier life is to find a healthy friend group. Like, you want to find your people, and the first step, like I've shared with you guys before, to finding your soul tribe is to be your authentic self. If you're busy trying to be somebody else, how can you attract authentic friendships if you're not being authentic? So one way to live a genuinely happy life is to have good people around you. We love community. We want to relate to each other. We want to get along. We want to express ourselves. We want to connect. But you need to find safe people to do this with, positive people, loving people, people who you allow to see the real you, and they love that. They fall in love with that, You deserve to be in a healthy energy, and this means the company you keep. Birds of a feather flock together. So the more that you are in touch with your true self, the easier it's going to be to recognize like the fake and the phony from like the real and the authentic. And you want to have a healthy friend group. So be mindful of the people in your life. Don't be afraid to cut ties, because you don't want any fake friends around you. Like, that's bad news. It's just gonna, like, again, it's like you're betraying yourself. So instead, don't be afraid to cut people loose if you have to. Like, it's okay. You're just making space for new friendships to enter your life when we go into different seasons in life. So it's okay. And this doesn't just mean in person. This means online as well. So who do you follow? Who's in your energy? I feel like I've been creating such a beautiful community here on this page. Like, the comments are always amazing. They're positive, and I love that. It's a mirror to me that, okay, I'm doing something right, because I'm attracting like souls to myself. And the people that I personally follow, like here on YouTube or on any social media platform, I make sure that there are people I can learn from, that inspire me, that I respect, that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I love them. Like, I love what they're sharing, what I'm gaining, that energy exchange. So everything in life is energy, and you deserve to be in a healthy energy, which means the company you keep, your friends and things like that. So this has a direct impact on your mental health. So as you raise your vibration, as you're mindful of your own energy, you want to protect that. And an easy way to do that is to not merge with janky energy. You can separate. You have to give yourself permission to separate from people that are harming you in any way, shape, or form, and go towards people who make you feel good, make you feel alive. They feel like sunshine. Their energy is so healing to you. It's so purifying. It's so real. This doesn't mean that it's always a good day. It just means that you guys are really friends. Like, what is better on this earth than a real friend, like a true friend who really cares about you and sees into your heart and respects you, admires you, really loves you? These are the sweetest connections we can have. These are the type of connections that you should value, and anything that doesn't feel pure to you, just eliminate it from your energy, because they don't deserve to be around you. You guys, I'm not playing, okay? If you didn't know, I'm a mama, okay? I'm a mommy to an 8-year-old little girl, and so I have a bit of that fierceness, ferociousness, and I tell her as well, like, I'm mindful of her friend group. Now she's free to make her own choices. You guys, of course, are free, but I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to tell you it with passion, because if you're connected to the wrong type of energy, it's going to harm you. And I don't want that. So healthy group of friends, positive friends, friends that uplift you. I'll link my video down below on how to spot a fake friend. Ooh, it's not that it's negative, it's that it's real. And so don't waste your time with that. If you have like unhealthy people around you, that's a huge mirror to yourself of like, okay, why are you tolerating that for yourself? And a lot of times maybe we were raised in unhealthy environments. That's just what we got used to. But it doesn't mean you're right. If they're dangerous, if they are having you do bad things, like if they're tearing you down, if they're coming for you, like disrespecting you or belittling you, all these are red flags. Just because you know somebody a long time, no. Okay. Find a healthy friend group, guaranteed to make your life so much better. You're going to be happier. Got the hair popping today. Curls popping. 10 tips on how to live a happier life. Number 3 is to try to see the bright side in every situation. The bright side. I promise you there is one. This is going to protect your mental health. Radical optimism. Now, some people, they want to say, what's that called? Toxic positivity. Let people think what they want to think. I'm going to encourage you to see the bright side in every situation, and this is going to be healing to your heart, your mind, your soul. You are not living life on your own. The divine is living through you. You did not create yourself. You cannot say when you're going to leave the planet. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone the next second. So you better put some respect on your creator's name, the divine, and have some faith and trust that every single thing that's happening in your life is happening for a reason. And sometimes we don't know what that is, but that's why we're called to have faith. And faith is like, you have to build your faith. It's like a spiritual muscle, but it's going to serve you well to try your best to see the bright side in every situation, because there is one. I guarantee you. Train your mind, and that's going to put you in a more beautiful energy, help you to de-stress worry, anxiety, stress, fear. These are low vibrations. It's only hurting you. Like, how you feel is connected to your health. So you can heal yourself when you begin to release those things. And there's so many ways that we can do that. Drop me a comment if you want me to give you some tips on that. But try to see the bright side, because there is, and it's happening for a reason. And sometimes we don't know what that reason is until later. So no matter what's happening in the world, even chaos, even destruction, even war, things like that, somebody might be like, well, why is that happening? But ultimately it's happening so there can be a shift in their consciousness, someone's consciousness, a community of people. There has to be changes made, or it's a call for peace. But we can always use our mind, the power of our mind, the power of our heart to create change. But if we're just swallowed in sorrow, like stuck in our pity, like being so helpless, then that's like you stuck in negativity. So instead, like, see the bright side, and you deserve to feel good. And this is gonna just help you. It's gonna help alleviate pain, and it's a major key to living a happier life. So the fourth tip on how to live a happier life is to connect to the elements. We are connected to this earth while we're here in these human bodies. And the more that you connect with the earth, the better that you're going to feel. This earth can heal you vibrationally. We're vibrational beings. So go outside and spend some time in the sun. The sun is going to help you feel happier. Or the rain. Personally, I love the rain. It's going to make you feel happy. Like, when's the last time you just walked in the rain and you let your hair get wet and you got, like, walk in the grass, connect with the earth, notice all of the beauty, and let it refresh you. Connect with it. It's alive in every way. So this is just a mindful thing we can do, and it's a tip for a happier life, because you realize that we're living on paradise, but we are living in paradise, but we've forgotten. Like, the human egos can be at war with each other, when instead it's like when you connect to your heart, you start to notice God's creations, and you're like, oh my God, they're so abundant, they're so beautiful, and I am a part of this creation as well. Like, I'm not separate from it. So the more you connect with it, the more you feel good. Like, you feel like you belong here. You start to care for it. It starts to care for you. Like, for example, the trees, like, they'll speak back to you. Have you guys seen that movie Pocahontas, like the cartoon from the 90s? Just that story, when she's like walking through the woods and she's speaking to the animals, to the trees, to the forest, it's gonna respond back spiritually. Everything is connected. It's one consciousness, one love. So if you want to live a happier life, connect with nature more in the simplest ways. This can be going to the lake with your family on the weekend, or going to the beach, or taking a hike, or taking a walk outside, or laying in the grass, or you name it. But just let's not forget that outdoors is our true home. And like, we come inside for shelter, to rest, whatever the case is. But the more you connect with earth, the happier you're gonna feel, guaranteed. I don't know what number on. The next tip, okay, number 5, a tip to live a happier life. Try to forgive people who have done you wrong. Ooh, I know this can be hard. Why? Because we have an ego. We don't want to. They did me wrong. Why should I forgive them? They haven't even apologized. Things like that. Like, when you start to do inner work, healing on yourself, and we come across the topic of forgiveness, this is going to reveal your heart to you. I'm going to tell you this right now. Now, the universe has had me personally go through things that I would never wish upon anybody on this earth, but I knew that it was serving a purpose, because it transformed me into healing honey, an alchemist, and a healer, and someone who's here to share like spiritual wisdom with you guys, things like that. And a big part of you growing spiritually and living a happier life is coming in contact, coming face to face with forgiveness. And we have to do it. We don't have to, but the more you forgive, if you allow yourself to go through the motions and honestly forgive other people as best as you can, guaranteed you are going to live a happier life, a healthier life. You're going to feel more free, lighter energetically. But can you do it? Sometimes it's hard. It's painful. Maybe you didn't deserve that. Maybe you don't know why it happened. Maybe it just hurt really bad. And I have so much empathy for you. But at the same time, I want you to know that it happened for a reason. And most likely it was for us to learn how to cultivate compassion within ourselves and forgive, right? So this is how you practice love in real life, is loving people who've made mistakes, who have fallen short, who have done you wrong, maybe who are not sorry, we don't know, but that's not your job. Like, you don't want to carry that burden of anger with you. And it's going to come out in your energy no matter what, right? And so we owe it to ourselves to forgive. Yes, you're forgiving someone else, but it's for you too, right? So if you can find it in your heart to forgive people, then you're going to live a happier life. This doesn't mean that you go around people who intentionally hurt you over and over again, or who are harmful to your mental health, or who do not have your best interest at heart. Okay, so even if it's family, whomever it is, if you are constantly having to deal with their BS, then just set some boundaries, energetic boundaries. Have some distance. You don't have to force yourself to go around people who treat you bad. You don't have to do, that's not your job. Why would you do that to yourself? Because you feel obligated to them? Because you don't want to look like a bad guy? Who cares what they think? Prioritize your well-being. Okay, so forgive people, but that doesn't mean you have to go around them. Okay, that brings me into my next one. Tips to live a happier life is to prioritize your well-being. This means your mental health. This means your emotional state, your vibration. Protect your energy. Your well-being, what do you think of when you hear this word? Like, for me, I need to rest because I have a lot on my plate. I do so much creatively as an entrepreneur, as a mom, as a woman in this world, as an empath, like you name it, right? So I have to prioritize my well-being. I make it a priority, and it helps me to live a happier life. Like, I can't pour from an empty cup. I can't come share with you beautiful souls if I'm in a bad mood. Like, no. And it's not even for other people. But I saw this on Instagram and I started laughing. I was like, my rest is for everybody's safety, okay, straight up, right? And so to be the best mom that I can be, to show up here and on my projects, and to just for me, for my spirit guides, so they don't have to check me spiritually, you know? Like, for me, I owe it to myself to like prioritize how I feel. That's why I tell you to honor your feelings. Who cares what other people think? The things that I share with you, I'm living them in my real life, okay? And it's gonna help you to have a thicker skin too, and just care about you, which is what you deserve, right? So when you prioritize your well-being, you don't put yourself last, you put yourself first. Even if people want to call you selfish or conceited or arrogant, it just means they haven't done that in their life, and maybe they're still learning to, or they don't feel they're worthy to, and that's not your problem. Prioritize your well-being because you matter. Tips to live a happier life. Okay, you guys, drop me a comment if you're still here. I love you if you are. And by the way, drop me a comment, like, what's a tip you have for me on how you live a happier life? I would love to know. I need to know, because happiness is my priority right now, for sure. It is, and I want it to be one of your priorities as well. Okay, the next one I have for you is to be silly, like connect to your inner child. Laugh, play, sing, dance, have fun. And I used to think, well, it's kind of sad when I think about it, like, as you're growing up, so, like, how many of us, once we hit 18, started like going to the club and things like that? Like, we have horrible, ratchet examples. I'm sorry. I was watching MTV Cribs growing up in the 90s and the 2000s, whatever, watching, you know, music videos and stuff, and thinking that a video vixen was it. No. Okay, so then once you turn 18, 19, now you're going to the club with your friends, you feel like getting drunk and all these things are what's cool. That's what's happiness. Like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult so I could go do these things what I see adults doing. This is how I'm going to have a good time, and none of those things actually make you happy. Okay, so connect to your inner child. That's why, like, scriptures, I feel, say that the kingdom of heaven belong to children, because it's about their spirit, it's about their sense of wonder. And as I've gotten older, like as I've done so much healing on myself, I learned how to connect back to my inner child. This world wants you to rush to grow up or whatever, but the more playful you are, the happier you're gonna be. Like, kids are on 10. They don't even need anything. You maybe give them some fruit snacks or whatever. They're gonna be so excited. Going outside, they're just doing cartwheels, they're jumping in the air, they high five, like are so happy. And it reminds me, like, okay, no, I'm allowed to be happy too. And it's probably my, like, the Leo placement that I talked to you guys about. But no matter what your sign is, if it's been suppressed for you, you felt you couldn't be happy and be silly, who cares? Like, what is it you find joy in? Let yourself do that. Laugh out loud, be silly, be goofy, or like my mom calls me quirky. Like, what does she call me? Whatever it is, but like, just be yourself and have fun, be silly, enjoy your life. Tips for a happier life. We don't have to be so serious, okay? We don't have to be so serious all of the time. Bonus tip to live a happier life: do work that you love. Like, if you want to genuinely be happy, you want to have a career that you truly love, because you're going to spend so much time of your life, force energy, your life, your time on earth in your career or in what you choose to do to receive energy, abundance, money. Make it something you love. Guaranteed to have a happier life. I feel like we're on number 8. The 8th way to have a happier life is to focus on the solution and not the problem. Let me say it again. Focus on the solution and not the problem. This is for I hope the whole world gets to see this video, because we're inundated. We're constantly told all the problems of the world. This problem is a problem. The Senate can't do this and that. They can't, because they're just focused on the problem. I promise you. Have you guys been paying attention to what's been happening in Congress in the U.S. at this time? We're in November of 2025. Well, they're fighting back and forth, and they each want their way. Every time there's a press conference, they're just blaming each other, but nothing is being resolved. They're focused on the problem instead of the solution. The Republicans keep talking about they don't want to extend Obamacare. They want everybody's health insurance to skyrocket, and they don't give a damn about if you can afford it or not. They don't want to extend Obamacare, but yet they don't have another solution for the people. And then the Democrats are so happy that they just won a whole bunch of new states or whatever, that they're like gloating on to the Republicans, stunting on them, instead of like, how are we going to end this stupid shutdown? Okay, so my point of saying this is that the whole world be focusing on the problem. And I don't want you to do that even in your own personal life. Don't focus on the problem. Once you're aware of it, okay, move on. What's the solution? Don't get stuck in the problem. That's the easy way to be a negative, bitter, crazy person. Instead, what's the solution? We're going to find one. We're going to have radical optimism. We're going to look on the bright side. How can we work together? How can we compromise? Let's make a shift. Is it a mindset shift? What are we going to do? Let's focus on the solution. Tips for a happier life personally, but also collectively. The next tip to live a happier life is to go after your dreams. And I'm so big on this. I'm going to always remind us that it's possible for you. It's possible for me. It's possible for everyone that you see. Even an iPhone, anything that you see with your eyes, somebody invented it. They used their consciousness and willpower and creative ability to bring it into the world. So what's stopping you? You just need some belief in yourself. You just need some audacity to be like, I can do it, and I've done it before. And don't listen to naysayers. Don't listen to people who try to doubt you. Chances are they never followed their dreams, so why are they going to try to support you? They might not. And so don't worry about that. Focus in on your power, focus in on your vision. And if it's truly something you want to do, if it's been a dream in your heart for a long time, don't let anyone stop you and go for it. Like, you don't want to live with any regrets. You don't want to be old and be like, I wish I would have done this. Well, why didn't you? Like, because and all these excuses. Don't focus on the problem, focus on the solution. Okay, so tips for a happier life: go after it, press go. Even if you change your mind in time, even if it doesn't work out, okay, shift, adapt, change your direction, but at least you tried. And what if you succeed? What if you find gold? Like, what if you win big? Have that mindset that you're going to be a success. You're going to succeed. It's going to work out for you. And then when it does, you're going to be so happy that you trusted yourself. You had confidence in yourself. You trusted your ability. And now you made your dreams come true. Dreams come true. So don't be afraid to dream. Make a vision board. Dream big. What is it that's in your heart? What do you want to manifest? Do you allow yourself to dream how big? Now push it further. And this sense of wonder and curiosity, it's going to keep you motivated in life, striving, and just excited for life. Allowing miracles to pour in. But how is the universe going to pour miracles into your life when you haven't even dared to dream? So make sure that you spend some time daydreaming. What is it that you want? Because you can have it. Okay, the last tip that I have for you on how to live a happier life is to find somebody to love and let yourself fall in love completely, 100%. I know so many of us have probably been hurt in relationships, but at the end of the day, love is the most beautiful, glorious gift that we get to experience here in life. So do the work it takes to heal your heart so that you can open it again to love and believe in love and nourish the loved ones in your life. Nourish your love relationships because they matter, and that's what's going to feel best to you. So if you want to live a happier life, fill it with love. Fill yourself with love and love others. Make space for love in your life. Connect to that vibration of love, whether it's a love song, right? Like the love songs I shared with you guys, or loving your pets or your children or your friends or your spouse, your partner, your mom, your grandparents, like your family, your work. Like, make your life, fill it with love, like bubbles of love, like boom, 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 boom. So even if like one's deflating, work, oh my God, or like I had this type of experience in my life, this is happening, it's okay. Like, you'll find balance again. Create a life that you love and live a life that you love. Fill your life with love. And it's a beautiful tip to live a happier life. Be open to love as well. Like, be open to it, because you never know what the universe is gonna sprinkle a little bit of magic in your life. Send you your dream person, and he's gonna be like a dream boat. You're gonna see him at the beach. You're gonna be like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, wow, this is my lucky day. Okay, so I'm sending you love, power, healing on your journey. I hope this video helped you in some way. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Ten tips for a health tips.